10 weeks. 10 long weeks. There's finally a movie that I wanted to see. Kingsman Golden Circle is the sequel to the very popular Kingsman Secret Service, and it returns most of the main characters from the first film, the ones that are still alive anyways. Taron Egerton, Colin Firth, Mark Strong. There's a lot of newcomers. Channing Tatum, Jeff Bridges, Julianne Moore plays the villain in this film. And this was one of my most anticipated films of the year. I've been looking forward to it for months, so as my son went to see it together. And in my opinion, it's not as good as the first one. There's a lot of unnecessary and ridiculous parts to this film. Some stuff is a lot like the first film, but there's other stuff that they included in this film that I didn't think should have been in it, honestly. I'm not going to get into it too much in this review. I'm probably going to do a spoiler review when I talk about stuff that I can be open with and not spoil things for people who haven't seen it. There is a musician in this film. I'm not going to tell who it is in case you don't know. And this person does some crazy stuff towards the end. I'm just like, why? Why is this even in here? It's supposed to get a good laugh. It's supposed to be crazy, but I just thought it was ridiculous. There was some good parts to this film. Taron Egerton played Eggsy, and I liked him as a character. Colin Firth he's good as Harry. Mark Strong, I like him too. Obviously, I'm not going to tell any spoilers, like I said, but there's some stuff that happens that affects why things happen with the Kingsman. And some of it's good, and like I said, some of it's not so good. There's the funniest one-liner, in my opinion, was given by an old man. It's just about bodily function as an older person. I'll just put it that way. It was pretty humorous. The crowd was laughing a lot. The whole theater just erupted in laughter. It was hilarious, and I was one of them. The cinematography looked really good. The action scenes were badass, just like the first film. Now, in the first film, it had the church scene, which a lot of people say is one of the best fight scenes in the history of movies, and I'm one of them. I think it's awesome. There wasn't one of those in this film. It was a bar scene, and it was just like bar scene in the first film, where he just kicks everybody's ass, and that's it. There wasn't a defining fight scene in this film. The fight scenes were good. They were well done. I liked them, but it wasn't just like, wow. Like the church scene in the first film. That scene was incredible. I like Julianne Moore. She's a good actress. In this film, she played Poppy, and she's just playing crazy, and whatever. I didn't really care all that much. Just like Samuel L. Jackson, the first one, he plays a good villain, but he just came off as annoying at times just because of the lisp. And this one, Poppy's just crazy. And Julianne Moore did her part. She played the part well. I just didn't like how it was written and directed, that's all. My favorite character in this film, nobody really stood out in this film to me. But my favorite character was actually Charlie. In the first film, he flunked out of Kingsman because he was going to give up what he knew about the Kingsman before he died in the test on the train. Well, the train tracks. And he's back to get revenge on the Kingsman. And in this movie, he has a metal arm, kind of like Winter Soldier from Captain America, but it's actually cooler. And I liked his character, and he was pretty badass in this film. He held his own pretty well. The rest of the people in the film, whatever. The blonde from the end of the first film is back, and she's actually Eggsy's girlfriend. Whatever. I didn't care all that much. Overall, I'm going to give Kingsman Golden Circle 3 slow claps. I honestly wanted to like it more. I wanted to give it at least 4 slow claps. Like I said, I enjoyed the first one, and I was hoping it would just be as good as that one, or even better, but it just wasn't to me. And even my son, after the movie, said, "The first one's better, Dad." And I said, "Yep, I agree." So if you haven't seen it, if you did like the first one, go watch the second one. I mean, it's still entertaining. It's still fun. I just don't think it's as good as the first film. And if you didn't really like the first film, then you probably wouldn't like the second one. If you want to talk about the film, tell me what you think about it. If you liked it, didn't like it, whatever. I'll talk with you if you want to comment. And thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.